home. Today was even more exhausting than usual. But it was worth it. Tonight will be special. I just know it. I'm home. Is everything all right? Oh, there you are. How are you doing tonight? Yes, I can see that. The house looks spotless. But, why the sudden urge to clean everything? I see. This really must be tough for you. But I'm glad that keeping busy helps you deal with your, cravings. That's true. Once we can stock up on artificial blood again, I'll buy a year supply, so you don't have to worry again. But, in the meantime, well, it's just, I've seen you working hard to control yourself the entire time we've been together. Ever since you worked up the courage to tell me your secret, I could only admire you more and more. Your resolve, your determination. And I hate to see it go unrewarded. So, I got you something. Yeah, you're right. This isn't my usual work bag. I already put that away downstairs. No. This is a present. I got you takeout from the burger place you like. Oh, well, yeah, it's a reward, so I had to get a lot of food. Oh, just stop giving me that look. You'll love it. Just look. It'll cheer you right up. Oh, you look disappointed. Is this not enough? I mean, I couldn't really carry any more than this. But I can probably get more tomorrow if that... Oh, what do you mean? That's not the problem. I won't get it if you don't explain. Why? Well, like I said, this is your reward. Now go on. Drink up. Ideally, before she wakes up. Please, don't hold back with me. I know you. And I know that you want this. All the times we ate at that restaurant and you really think I didn't notice the way you stared at this waitress's neck? You were practically salivating long before she brought out the food. Oh, no, you don't have to deny it so strongly. It's not like I'm jealous or anything, so don't worry about that. It's fine. The feelings you have are natural, and completely suppressing them can't be good for you. I think there's a healthy balance you need to find, and this should help. Think of it like a cheat day. Reward yourself. Yeah, I know you keep saying you don't need it, but the fake blood the government supplies clearly isn't good enough. Who knows how long this shortage will last? How long they'll force you to suffer with your urges. You shouldn't have to suffer alone. I love you too much to let that happen. Don't worry, it'll be fine. I've thought this through. You already told me it's not like it's an addiction. Filling up on human blood today won't make you crave only human blood or whatever it is those old movies used to come up with. So, there shouldn't be any problem. You know, I think you only feel so conflicted because you haven't had any real blood in the past, 3 years? You've gotten so used to that fake stuff, which we both know isn't as potent. I did my research. Artificial is only a quarter as effective as organic. But if you fill up on her tonight, you won't have to worry about that for a while, right? You'll feel 4 times as full, 4 times as healthy, 4 times less stressed. Well, no. I can't really let her go. She saw my face before I tased her, so she would be a lot of trouble. Trouble we don't need. And besides, babe, you're not very convincing right now. Not since you started salivating. Wiping the drool away like that? You didn't even notice, did you? See? That just proves I was right. Even if I was misunderstanding how you looked at her before, right now, it is very clear what you see her as. But, like I said, I know you. I know you normally wouldn't pounce on the first defenseless person you saw. This is all just a sign of how starved you've really been. So please, just enjoy your meal. I can't have you starving on me. What kind of girlfriend would that make me? I don't get why you're still hesitating. Isn't it about time you stopped pretending you don't need this? You have special needs, and I want to take care of them. No one else will. No one else can. So just let me help you, okay? What? Why? Why would you say something like that? What do you mean you can't trust me? Didn't you tell me your secret in the first place because you trust me? I know it wasn't easy to share that with anyone, but after that we were able to get so much closer. You can see it, right? How this is just the next step in our relationship. I know what you are, but this is the only way I can think of to show you that I accept what you are. So come on, we're running out of time. She's gonna wake up. I wish you would have made this easy for us, but I can understand why you didn't. You really are so special, so kind, even in this situation. But now is not the time for that, dear. I need you to decide. Are you draining her or not? Yes or no? Come on, while she's still groggy. Just make a choice. Thank you. I know that must have been tough for you. But you really don't want to go through with this, huh? You made your decision, and I'll respect it. You don't have to worry about anything else. I'll take care of it. Why don't you, head downstairs? Just forget all of this. No. I'll, carry her back myself. She's still delirious, so she doesn't know you were involved. Let's keep it that way. Please, just go. What are you doing? I told you to wait downstairs. What am I? I told you. I'm taking care of it. It's a shame, but if you don't want this meal, it's gonna go to waste. But that's my fault for surprising you like this. Please, just go back downstairs. Then tomorrow we can go back to normal. Okay? Why are you looking at me like that? Like I'm some kind of monster. Ah, so this is where you've been. I've been looking all over for you, but you turn out to be in the room furthest from the actual party. This abandoned building is too spacious for its own good. Keeping track of you can be such a hassle. I'm about the only one who would bother to deal with you and your messes. But I don't mind at all. In fact, I prefer it this way. I don't need anyone getting in the way of our time together. Oh no, don't apologize for running away. I can tell you had things to take care of. That's what we came here for, remember? In fact, by the looks of this room, it's clear you were holding back for quite some time. It really is a mess this time. How many is that? 3, 4 pieces of meat? Completely dry? That's no good, you know. Didn't we talk about this already? When you feel the urge to feed, you need to do it right away. Otherwise, you'll get weak again, and then overeat to compensate. But that just amounts to wasted blood, and no one wants such a tragedy. Well, the idiots at this party we crashed were going to waste their blood on something else anyway. See that stuff lying around? They came in this room just to shoot up. Unfortunately for them, your addiction was stronger than theirs. Of course it was. How could they ever hope to beat a vampire like yourself? Your body may be kind of small and skinny, but your appetite is strong. But how do you feel now that you've fed? Did you get to them before they could put any more poison in their veins? That's perfect. Good work, dear. You sated your hunger and you cleaned up a few useless junkies. Their lives were never going to amount to much, but you saved them from that fate. Now they can live on as sustenance for the only person in my world who truly matters. Delicious. Oh, don't be embarrassed. It's just that I also have my own addictions. For example, I'm addicted to the tinge of metal that lingers on your lips after you feed. It's like proof that my darling had a nice meal, and that is so important to me. I remember back when you were so hesitant. I would bring you a present, but you kept refusing to take a bite. Like that waitress from the burger place we used to go to? Or was it an Italian spot? And what was her name again? Well, whatever. My point was, it was so mean of you to flat out reject my gift like that. I just wanted to be a nice girlfriend and prepare a filling dinner for my lover, but instead, I had to listen to you insult me and say silly stuff like, "Let her go." In hindsight, it was obvious that it was just you in denial. So I can laugh about these things now. Although at the time, they really hurt my feelings. But I didn't give up. I kept on encouraging you with another gift. Honestly, I should have done it a lot sooner. It didn't take much to whittle you down, dear. All it took was me bringing home an old classmate you were still close with. And you got the message right away. You realized that as long as you had your cravings, I wasn't going to stop. And you remembered what happened to the last person you refused to drain. She died in agony while you went hungry. So out of the kindness of your heart, you decided not to repeat that mistake. From then on, you followed my instructions. You drained your friend gently, painlessly, just like I knew you could. So she didn't suffer, and you didn't starve. I'm glad your stubbornness ran out, and you got to enjoy a pleasant snack for the first time in a while. I really enjoyed watching you feed. Maybe that's another addiction of mine. But who could blame me? Anyone would love to see their significant other's satisfied face as they wolf down a delicious meal. Oh, the government supply of fake blood. Geez, why do you keep asking me about that every time you feed? Are you still hungry? Is that what you think you're waiting for? You were just going to humor me until the government gave you more. Was that it? Oh, my poor, precious boyfriend. It's so cute when you're in denial. If you're waiting for more fake blood, you're not getting any. Just think about it, silly. When the blood shortage started a couple months back, you and a lot of other vampires remember that they don't necessarily need the fake stuff anymore. We can peacefully coexist, even with a couple accidents every once in a while. Even after the supply was replenished last month, it's become pretty common for people to cancel their government aid. And that's exactly what I did for you. You never pay attention to the news. And of course I had no reason to tell you. I've gotten pretty good at forging your signature over the years. Yes, that's right, dear. The supply is back, but you're not getting any. I don't understand what you're so upset about. I finally told you the truth. And just a few moments ago, you followed those brats here, then drained their veins like it was the most delicious thing in the world. Haven't you realized it yet? If you go back to fake blood, you'll never be satisfied. Not really. I know I told you the real stuff wouldn't get you hooked, but it looks like you were an exception. I'm so proud of you, beating the odds and becoming an even stronger vampire. It's so hot when I can see the bloodlust in your eyes. Yeah, just like that. The way you're looking at me like you want to devour me. I guess it's not like you want to. You're upset with me. So you actually want to drain me dry until I'm just skin and bone. Just add me to the pile of corpses. That way you'll never have to listen to another thing I say. You'll finally be free of me. You'll be free from sneaking into dumps like this and snacking on the undesirables. And most importantly, you'll be free from the guilt. That should be all the motivation you need, don't you think? So, what are you waiting for? I'm right here. Come on. I'll even show you the perfect spot on my neck. Unless you wanted to try drinking from somewhere else. You could, of course. I wouldn't mind if it was you. But you won't. If you were going to go against me, it would have been that very first night. But you can't do it, can you? You can't bring yourself to harm the one person who understands you the most. The person who understands the feelings you try to hide, even from yourself. The real you. The real vampire. Is that why you were so scared of me back then? Because I saw through your facade? Well, that's nothing to be afraid of. I love you. So it's only natural I'd figure out something so simple. You found out plenty of things about me, haven't you? You know my allergies, my favorite movies. And most importantly, you know just how far I'm willing to go for you. Soon, I hope you can see that we were always made for each other. But feel free to keep up this reluctant, innocent act for now. It's cute too. So, are you feeling better now? Well, you will when you wake up tomorrow. Your conscience can only taunt you for so long, especially when it comes to your biological needs. Besides, you ate your fill tonight, so you'll be good for quite some time. Of course, if you do get hungry before then, just let me know. I'll enjoy taking care of it for you. That's just how much I love you. I want to make sure you always have everything you need, so we can keep our relationship happy and healthy for many, many years to come. It's about time, dear. We should get out of here. Separately, of course, so it's less suspicious. I'll meet you by the car in a bit. Love ya.